And we are live. Welcome, ladies, gentlemen, and everyone in between. I am Violet Hyena. You are here with perfect timing, and I am here to give readings to people with perfect timing. So here we are. So the name of the game is that I have 13 decks. They all have a lot to say, and I use a playing card deck to choose which one gets to speak. So if you drop your questions into chat, then I can just start doing readings, and until then, I'll be pulling an oracle card to read fun and waiting for people to come in. And I'm gonna be having a drink of water because the words are not yet flowing. Okay, I needed that. That was what I needed. Liquids are so very important. Alright, so which oracle deck? I like reading the Abraham Hicks ones because they're good. I like them. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Getting into the vortex. Ta-da. And this is the information card. We don't read it. It's shy. So it goes in the box. Don't look. Give a little shuffle, shuffle. Oh, these are the stiff boys. The stiffest cardstock. I mean, it means that the cards are really, really good, but they're really stiff and hard to shuffle. Okay. That's better. Yes, yes. Very good. All right. I must focus on wanted to manifest wanted. We would never go so far as to say that the behavior of others is responsible for the way you feel, because you have the power to focus and therefore attract, despite the behavior of others in your environment. If every time you see something unwanted, you realize that in the same moment your awareness of something wanted is keener, and you quickly turn your attention in the direction of the newly emphasized wanted, everything in your experience will continue to improve. There are many right ways for us to behave. It is possible to live upon this planet with large numbers of other beings who believe and behave in a variety of ways in peace. When you are able to focus in such ways as to allow your alignment with Source, even though others are choosing to behave differently than you are choosing, then you will truly be free from the bondage of attempting the impossible task of getting everyone to agree on one right way. One right way would lead to endlessness. Many right ways allow eternal expansion. Our source is one of love, not condemnation. When you pay attention to the way you feel and deliberately choose more thoughts that feel good while you think them, you will begin to recognize the nature of your broader non-physical desires. The majority of negative emotions that you feel are not because the subject of your thought is wrong, but instead because you are condemning something that your source does not condemn. Your source is one of love, not of condemnation. We're all creatures of love. Causing pain for others would attract pain to me. That's the was it Rebound? The Rebound of Black Magic. The flawed present premise is my group's our way of life is the only correct way, therefore all other ways must be stopped. Is the basis of the majority of unhappiness on your planet. Not only do those being pushed against feel the pain, but those doing the pushing feel it as well. In fact, the unhappiest, least fulfilled among you are those who are pushing against others, because in doing so, you are disallowing the most important relationship of all, the relationship between you and you. Flawed premises can attract true unwanted evidence. If you were to hear a false premise again and again until you yourself began to believe and repeat it, now your own activation of the contrary vibration would interfere with your sense of intelligence, and you would begin to attract evidence of your belief. In effect, providing false premises to be true, and so it becomes increasingly hard for you to call this a fake premise when the evidence seems to be telling you it's true, for over time you believe it's true. Hold on. I'm doing a thing, hold on. I'll be right back. Alright. I've done the thing. I've done the thing. And it was good. Okay. Should I leave or should I stay? It is very empowering to discover that your patterns of thought do not have to follow your current situation, and therefore your current situation on all subjects can change. We do not recommend taking the physical action of leaving a relationship without deliberately coming into thought alignment with the new desires that have been born out of your current relationship. And then whether you stay in this relationship or move on to another, you have exactly what you desire. I intend to co-create from my place of positive attraction. The individual creators who are coming together must be in a place of positive attraction before they come together, or nothing positive can come out of the co-creation. If you are negatively focused and not feeling good, you can only attract others who are in the same state of negative attraction. That is why looking for a mate from a place of insecurity or lack of anything can never bring you the mate you really want, but instead brings one who amplifies your current lack. Drink time. Relationships I don't want clarify those I do want. Whenever you know what you do not want, you always know more clearly what you do want. So, in any poignant moment of awareness of any other person's undesirable situation, give your undivided attention to the idea of improvement that has hatched from your interaction and observations. And as you learn to do that, not only will you be of increasing value to others, but you will see how your relationships with others add immeasurably to your own becoming. Why do I want the relationship I want? Think about what you want in a relationship and why you want it. Look for those around you who are experiencing good relationships and feel appreciation for them. Make lists of the positive aspects of those good feeling relationships you have spent time with. In fact, one of the fastest ways to make your way to a wonderful relationship is to find any subject that consistently feels good, even if it has nothing to do with relationships, and focus on that. My true success is measured by my alignments. Alignment with Source, being inside your vortex of creation, becoming one with the true expanded version of you, is the ultimate selfishness. And yes, in that state of alignment, all good things must come to you. Every rocket of desire that you have launched will be fulfilled. True success is not the attainment of things, the achievement of tasks, or the achievement of financial abundance. True success is the coming into alignment with you. Yes, selfishly aligning with your desires, your clarity, your confidence, your knowledge, your love with yourself. I'll not ask others to become different for me. Let your vibrational relationship escrow percolate and give it your undivided attention so that you become a vibrational match to it. And then, when the law of attraction brings all of it together, there are not any bugs to work out. Do not ask the person who has helped you define what you want to become what you want, so that you can have what you want. Instead, use your willpower to focus upon what you want, and then the universe will bring you what you want. I came as an extension of source energy. You came as a physical extension of source energy, understanding that you would explore contrast, causing expansion not only for you, but all that is. You knew that you could find your way back to the resources of your source by feeling your way, and by understanding that the relationship between you and you is not one of separateness, but alignment and resonance. When you master the art of allowing your consistent alignment with Source within you, every other relationship will be beneficial and pleasurable. The thoughts I think determine the relationship I attract. Not only does the power of your thought determine which people make it their way into your life, but it determines how they behave once they get there. You are thinking, vibrating, attractor of your experience, and the thoughts you think determine everything about the life you live. As you turn your attention towards the positive aspects of the personalities and behaviors of others with whom you share your planet, you will train your point of attraction in the direction of what you desire. Ooh, drink break. Okay. I can praise abundance wherever I see it. If you seek financial well being for yourself, you must praise it wherever you see it. If you would like more abundance for yourself, personally, or for others you care about, you must not criticize those who are experiencing abundance. When you criticize or condemn or push against anything, you activate the opposing vibration to what you seek. Every time, no exceptions. My attention to unwanted can't defy the laws of attraction. If your life has caused you to ask for more improved situation, no matter what it is, and you are no longer offering chronic thought vibrations that are opposed of your desire must come to you. But you cannot continue to keep alive within you the vibrational patterns of what you do not want. and receive what you do want. That defies the law of attraction. Every relationship I establish is eternal. It is our desire that you come to remember that every relationship is eternal, and that once it has been established, it is part of your vibrational makeup forevermore. And that in your powerful now, where all that you have become converges with all that you are now becoming, you hold the power to create. And so, your observation of a situation, wanted or unwanted, no matter how remote you believe yourself to be, makes you a co-creative partner of the experience. Drink break. An oxygen break. My thoughts join a powerful swirling vortex of attraction. In the same way that the law of attraction is responding to the thoughts, words, and actions that you are offering here in your physical reality, the law of attraction is always responding powerfully to your vibrational reality. When the law of attraction, the universal manager of all vibrations, responds to the clarity of vibration offered by your expanding inner being, the result is a powerful swirling vortex of attraction. My manifestations are the indicators of my beliefs. It is always true that whatever you do, it is always true that whatever you are living always matches your chronic vibrational patterns or beliefs. And it does not matter if you have an excellent excuse for your negative thoughts and negative emotions. They still equal your point of attraction. What is manifesting on every subject in your life is an indicator of the beliefs you hold and the chronic patterns of thought. I have the power to direct my own thought. Your thoughts do create the reality that you live. And one of the most exciting things about beginning the process of deliberately focused thought is that the law of attraction will bring you the evidence of your improved thought immediately. And while old patterns may be hard to break, and you may slip back into old patterns from time to time, evidence of your efforts will become will be undeniable to you, and before too long, with much less effort than you spend trying to dodge negative conversations or train another to better behavior, all of your relationships will improve. Francis, hi. Francis says hi, Violet. Hi, Francis. I am energy drink. That is it. That is all I am. I'm energy drink, and I am breathing, and I'm awake, and I'm here. So hi. I hope you're doing well. I am also Oracle cards. Yes. Life is supposed to be good for B. That is our strongest message to you. Life is supposed to be good for you. Do your best to find the best of the positive aspects that surround you. Look for things to appreciate, even if there aren't that many. Look for things to feel good about. Give your attention as best you can to the best things that are going on in your experience, with the determination to train yourself into the best feeling vibration that you can find right now, here and now. And Francis says, question, what the monitoring spirits wanted to tell Francis and Violet today, please? Let's find out. All right. So what the monitoring Alright, so monitoring spirits, what do they want to say to Francis and Violet? So here it is. Let's find out. Let's pick a deck for Francis and pick a deck for Violet. Okay, so number 10, Gryffindor for Francis. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Trust your vibes for Francis. And And for Violet, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, and it is also Ravenclaw, and I think it's very thematic that the Ravens have the Ravenclaw and the Urban Crow deck. So the Ravenclaws and with the crows and dark birds and urban. Look, I love this. This feels good. This feels wonderful. Okay. Thank you. Alright. Put this here. Do Francis's first. Trust your vibes. Okay, what does the monitoring spirits have to say to Francis? And the answer is see the solution. See the solution, which is number 46. See the solution. Your vibes not only help you tune into the flow of life and provide guided feedback about your soul's direction, they also broadcast your thoughts and feelings, which act like a magnet and attract back to you the equivalent of what you send out. Masterful sixth sensory beings work out their imagination muscles daily by visualizing exactly what they want. They focus on solutions rather than on problems, and constantly strive to improve their ability to observe them in their mind's eye. Your guides, I noticed you, but I'm doing a reading. Sorry, that's my phone. I got distracted. Your guides advise you to do the same right now. No matter what you're facing, know that there is always a solution, even if you can't see it immediately. The key is to practice seeing perfect solutions in your mind's eye. In fact, practice seeing as many as possible. The more solutions you can visualize, the quicker you can attract the best one for you. This is a proactive use of your vibes and makes life much more exciting. I hope you see what I mean. Alright, cool. So, see the solutions, man. See the solutions, Francis. Look for your solutions. Okay. One goes here. And then my crow deck. Come on out, babies. Come out, my darlings. What do you have to say to me? That's better. Yes. Very good. And for Violet, distance, number 14. See. To get the lay of the land, sometimes you need to take a look from a distance. Distance indicates that you would be best served by taking a step back so that you can see the big picture. You may be focusing too narrowly in one area, while there is a whole world out there to explore. You may need to consider if growth within a situation or a relationship is at risk of being stunted due to being overcritical or nitpicky. Are you able to see the potential even if there are a few flaws? Of course, you might find the distinct appear the dis Are you able to see the potential even if there are a few flaws? Of course, you might find distance appears when you are too focused on one positive aspect of a situation or event while missing all of the negative outcomes that may potentially exist. Distance asks if you are too close to a situation to remain impartial or biased. You may benefit from taking a leave of absence or literally putting some distance between you and the situation by taking a trip. That's pretty on par. That's pretty much my life right now. A little bit of distance goes a long way. Good stuff. Good stuff. Alright, so I hope that reading helped you out, Francis. I know mine did. Thank you. Let's see. And Francis says, I'm doing well, thank you. Yeah, I'm glad. And I love ravens and crows, alright. Me too. With claws, that is. I absolutely love their message. So kind and thoughtful of them. Hugs to the monitoring spirits, teary eyes, and raising hands. The monitoring spirits have been awesome. Question: what Francis needs to know right now from the divine? It did. Thank you so much, Violet. You are very welcome. So what Francis needs to know now from the divine? I'm gonna pick a deck for that. We're gonna pick a deck for that. I can shuffle, I swear I can. They just need to be shuffled more. That's all this needs. Because we need the correct deck, if you please. Ha! Gotcha. Alright. It's gonna be the Queen of Ravenclaw. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Getting into the vortex. What does Francis need to know right now from the divine? This is just the information card. We don't read it. It is shy, so it stays in the box. Okay. So, what Francis needs to know right now from the divine? The law of attraction assembles all cooperative relationships. So there is a vortex of becoming, a vortex that contains all of the requests, all of the amended requests, each and every detail of each and every asking that has emanated from you. And the law of attraction is responding to that. The vortex is literally drawing in all the things necessary for the completion of every request it contains. All cooperative components are being summoned and are becoming for the completion of these creations, for the answering of these questions, and for the solutions to these problems. Good. That's funny because Trust Your Vibes also indicated to focus on the solutions. So that's good. So all of the cooperative relationships are coming together for Francis. That's very nice. Yay. It's good to know. Okay. Put this stick away. Take a drink of water. Hydrate. Hydrate. Ah, it's good stuff. And Francis says, beautiful message. Thank you. Well, teary eyes and thank you hands. You are very welcome. What a quiet night. Question, what are Roshan's intentions towards Francis? That's a very good question. Roshan's Okay, Roshan's intentions towards Francis. We're gonna pick a deck. We're gonna pick a deck. Lovely. Okay, 8 of Hufflepuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Intentions. Intentions are good for tarot cards. So the cat deck. Okay. Cat deck. Cat deck. Roshan's intentions towards Francis. Roshan's intentions towards Francis. Roshan's intentions towards Francis. Ew, that one jumped. Holy shit. Sorry, he's jumping all over the place. Come back, you fool. Come back. Alright. I told you this is my silliest deck. So, here's the other silly part about this. You see that cat? That cat is also on the box. And nobody ever sees this, but he hides in the box. And it's just such a cute deck. I love this deck. Anyway, to the reading. Roshan's intentions are the Knight of Wands. Alright, so the Knight of Wands. Wands are action and fire and creation and building skills. And the Knight of Wands is not a beginner, but a character that has gotten enough knowledge in the suit that they like. How to explain? The knight is a skilled. The knight is a skilled. I don't want to say warrior because that's not what this suit is. But the knight is skilled instead of not skilled. So he is usually very knowledgeable about what's going on. He's done this a few times. And also the knights are representing a lot of momentum, a lot of action. So the fact that this is the wand suit and a knight it means that there is like double action going on here. A lot of action. And like double fire. So Roshan's intentions towards Francis is nothing malicious. It's just a lot of action. It's going to be a fast-paced whatever they want to do. They're just going to be full force in it to win it. And they know that they have the skill to back up what they got. And it could be overwhelming, but it's not malicious. Whatever they are doing with Francis, It could be just a lot of energy coming from Roshan, but they are just good at what they do. And just like a little overwhelming with the energy. And they don't have any bad intentions, but there's just a lot of action there. A lot of God. In fact, I think because there is no focus here, that I don't think Roshan has a lot of focus either. He just is going everywhere really fast for no reason. So, and that is Roshan's intentions towards Francis. He's going very fast, in lots of directions. So I hope that helps you out, Francis. Alright, let's see here. And let's watch another question. What are Francis's feelings and intentions towards Roshan? Let's find out. Francis's feelings and intentions. Towards Roshan. Alright. Now we need to pick a deck. And Francis says, so cute, water guys. I want those decks too. It's such a cute deck. I got lucky. I got gifted that deck. It was so nice. I got these two decks together. The Moonology deck and the Cat deck. They were so good together. I was so excited to get them. So we need a new deck. We need a new deck. Okay, 5 of Hufflepuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The Octopus deck. What are Francis's feelings and intentions towards Roshan? What are Francis's feelings and intentions towards Roshan? Okay, so Francis's feelings are the 7 of Cups, and Francis's intentions are the 4 of Cups. Alright, so these are both the Suit of Cups, which are emotions, water, and relationships. So, the Seven of Cups is reminiscing or nostalgia for Roshan. And it's a lot of like number 7 is the number of introspection. So, looking back into your memories, looking back into the imagination, it's a lot of thinking about Roshan in memories, or again, nostalgia. And then the Four of Cups is the intentions. You are missing Roshan. Like, because you are looking at the cups that are in front. So the 4 is so I know I'm getting a little mixed up here, but the reason I get the indication that you're missing Roshan is that the 4 of Cups is a period of stabilizing for the cups, but it's also one where you're looking at what you have in front of you, but there's something out of place. You are missing something. So you are missing Roshan, and that is your intention. And you probably want to make contact with him or her. Them. There you go. Alright, so that is what the cards say. I'm gonna have a drink of water and hydrate. Hydration is very important. Alright. And breathing is important too. Let's get to the next question. What are Swastika's intentions towards Francis? Okay, so Swastika's intentions towards Francis. Yes. There we go. Okay, pick a deck for this one, which is Queen of Southern. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The Octopus Tarot again. Mm. Alright. I do believe I'm going to use the Octopus Tarot card deck for all three of these grouped questions. Ooh, buttery soft. Love it. Alright, so Swastika's intentions. The Tower. Okay, well. So Swastika's intentions are destructive. They're built on bad foundational thoughts and beliefs, and the whole structure is going to come crashing down with everything on fire and a lot of chaos and people jumping out of the building. That is the intention of Swastika. Yeah, don't enter that tower. That's bad. Yeah. That is what the cards have to say. So that is Swastika's intentions towards Francis. And then we have Francis's intentions towards Swastika. And Francis's intentions towards Swastika. So Francis's intentions towards Swastika is the Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Swords is the suit of air, logic, and the mind. And usually conflict. And the 7 is introspection, like looking back at your work and looking back at your life with the idea of logic. And that is getting all caught up in your thoughts. And I'm looking into the card a little bit more. I'm seeing all the complex layers of the past. So, considering that Swastika has tower intentions towards Francis, it makes sense that Francis has Sword of Swords intentions towards Swastika in terms of maybe rethinking all of these actions and maybe seeing red flags in Swastika. But that is what I can gather from the cards that are before me. Alright. And then what are the Francis's feelings and intentions towards Jay? Feelings and intentions. So intentions and feelings towards Jay. So intentions and feelings towards Jay. Feelings and intentions towards Jay. Okay, so feelings and intentions. Sorry. Intentions and feelings. So intentions and feelings. There, we'll put them correctly on the board. Alright, so intentions. Again, 7 of Cups. We just went over 7 of Cups. So 7 of Cups is water, emotions, relationships, and introspection of 7, which makes you nostalgic. So your intentions are nostalgic or imaginative about Jay. And your feelings are justice. So justice is a major arcana. And justice has to do a lot of with, well, you think justice, you're going to be thinking law. You're going to be thinking black and white, right and wrong. Justice is blind and also full of balance. Like, there is action and consequences. So the feelings about Jay are very judgmental. In the classic sense, in the classics, that you are judging their actions and intentions with a thoughtful mind, because the feelings and then the intention is because they are making you reminisce and be nostalgic about other things in your life that have popped up the same way. So Jay is causing you, Francis, to be critical of them because of your past intentions. Yeah. So, I hope that helps you out. I'm going to take a break and catch up on chat, because that was a lot of readings at once. Boop. Okay. And a drink. And then I'll get back to chat. Don't worry. I'm on my way. Let's see here. Okay, and Francis says, I'm glad, thank you. Watery eyes and thank you hands. You're very welcome. And Francis says, question, what are Ash's feelings and intentions towards Jay? Alright, what are Francis's feelings and intentions towards Jay? Okay, and then what are Asha's feelings and intentions towards Francis? Got it. So, I see Faria's here. Hello, Faria! Thank you for your patience. Flower, Sparkle, hello from, Faria. Francis has to go on the board, and then I'll circle back around to your questions after I catch up on chat. Alrighty. And then Faria says, is it a good idea for me to detach from Icy energetically? And Faria is on the board. We're gonna find out. And what are AY's intentions towards me? Was it AY I spotted the other day? And Francis says, correction, Jessie, not Kessie. What are Kessie's feelings and intentions towards Francis? Jessie, not Kessie. Okay, got it. Okay, excuse me. What are Francis's feelings and intentions towards Jessie? Question. What are the feelings and intentions of Alvin towards Francis? And what are Anna's feelings and intentions towards Francis? Awesome. So I'm gonna figure out a way to do Francis's intention questions. I will figure it out. It's gonna be really cool. But let us get to the questions. Let's see. I've caught up on chats. So Ash and Francis, right here, right now. Okay, so let's figure this out. Okay, here we go. So it's gonna be Francis's feelings and intentions towards Ash, and then Ash's feelings and intentions towards Francis. We got it in one board. Love that. Okay, we're gonna pick a deck. Solutions. I love it. I love solutions. Alrighty. Oh, and I do realize that I used the board, so I know that it is Francis and then Feria. I erased the list. I apologize. I didn't mean to do that. There we go. Pick a deck. I'm gonna pick a deck. Ah, not that one. That one broke. Okay, that one also broke. Better. Which deck? Which deck? Which deck? The quick deck. Number 6, the Raised-Wing Claw. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Robinwood Terret. Okay, so lots of feelings and intentions here, universe. Tell us what's going on. No, don't do that. Wow. Okay, so luckily, it's just the one card that was flipped over. We're good. We're good. Scaring me. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, so Francis's intentions and Ash's feelings and intentions. Okay, so Francis's feelings and intentions towards Ash, and then Ash's feelings and intentions towards Francis. Okay. That's kind of funny. So Francis is all wands and Ash is all cups. Flip them over for my convenience. Okay, so the wands are fire, creation, action, and skills. So the feelings are the 10 of wands. This is the completion of the journey of the wands, where the person is tired and they're carrying a bunch of wands because they've taken all that energy and made all these skills, and now they're taking them back home to be used at home. So that's the feeling. So you're a bit tired from skill building. And then feelings. So tired, so probably tired of Ash because of a lot of action and skills. And then towards intentions towards Ash is looking at Ash with a lot of opportunity, because while the feelings might be a bit tired, there is an intention of opportunity with Ash, because number 3 is when groups of people start coming together. So there's opportunity in Ash. So the intentions of Francis towards Ash is there is a lot of opportunity in Ash, and you see it. Okay. And then Ash towards Francis. So feelings are cups. And cups are, both of these are cups. This is water, emotions, relationships. And the number 8 is the number of mastery. So, with a calm mind, Ash feels towards Francis a calm and looking into the distance. So they're calm about Francis. They're feeling calm about Francis. There's very little else coming through here. Just like they're not even really bothered by the emotions. They're looking off into the distance because they are so calm. They're not even worrying about the cups. The cups are great where they are. They're stacked very nicely. They're very calm. Very calming card. So Ash feels calm towards Francis. And then the intentions are the Knight of Cups. And again, the cups suit. And then the Knight character is a skilled knight with lots of action and offering skills of their emotion. How would that be? So the intention is to be that person that has all the calm emotions. So them being a grounded person, well, in this case, a very calm-minded, emotionally person, is what they're bringing to the table. So this very zen-like aura is what they're bringing, and that is the intention and feeling with Ash and Francis. I hope that helped you out. And what was after Ash? Very honest question. Is it a good idea for Freya to detach from Icy energetically? I got these. Wait, hold on. There we go. No. And what are AY's intentions towards me? Was AY I spotted the other day? AY's intention. And was it AY that Feria saw the other day? Okay, and I think that we can also squeeze in the fourth one. Hold on. Is AT manifesting Feria? Alright. Got 4 questions here, and then we're gonna pick a deck. Picking a deck. That is number 2. So 1, 2, the Gatorades. Beautiful. Okay, so is it a good idea to detach from IC energetically? What are AY's intentions? And was AY at the was AY the one Feria saw the other day? And is AT manifesting Feria? There we go. Okay, so. Nope, didn't flip. Bullet. No! Shoot! There they all go. That was so fun. Oh, but that is not what you're meant to do. It's not what you're meant to do. Like. Okay, So this is the point where I say, it seems like someone is a bit overwhelmed and anxious. That's the other word. Okay. Very overwhelmed and anxious. And it's not me. It's not me. I was surprised it happened. Okay. Okay, so let's see here. They're good and shuffled now, trust me. So is it a good idea to detach from IC? Yes. What are AY's intentions towards Feria? The Wheel of Life. Was it AY that Feria saw the other day? Yes. And is AT manifesting Feria? Yes. So it's all yeses. Yeses across the board. We're going to look into the cards for more details. Is it a good idea to detach from IC energetically? And the answer is yes. And then the card itself backs it up by giving us the Guide of Swords. And the guide is one, it's the suit of swords. So it has to do with the brain. It has to do with the mind, logic, and air. And normally conflict. And this is the Guide of Swords. And he has a sword. And he wants to run and play with that sword. Or wait, hold on. This one uses the Guide of Swords. Let me make sure which one that is. One moment, please. Okay, so there is the youth, the man, the guide, the sage. Got it. Okay. So this is the equivalent of the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords is the calm one with the logical brain. So, yes, you are going to want to detach from IC energetically because there is just there's a quiet danger about this person. Like, they could be smiling on and very pretty and all they want to be, but that blade is poised for victory and to be used for stabbing, whether it be something witty or actually doing damage. So, yes, it would definitely be a good idea for you to disengage from IT energetically. And what was the second one? AY's intentions towards Feria. And that is the Wheel of Life. That is the Wheel of Fortune in this deck. And the Wheel of Fortune is like fate and karma. And it's good fortune. And in this one, it is coming together around a spokes wheel, driving a ship together. So this definitely has a ring of harmony with AY. So AY definitely has good intentions. And then was it AY that Feria saw the other day? And the answer is yes. And this is the suit of coins, which is wealth, health, and earth. And it is just confirming that it's a yes. And also, this is the beginning of something. So you did see them, which is a beginning of something. And you saw them like it was manifested. So you manifested seeing them there. Because the suit of coins or coins. We're gonna stick with the word coins. This suit is where things are manifested. Just gonna put that out there. And then we have the Eight of Cups for is AT manifesting Feria? And the answer is yes. And Cups is water, relationships, and emotion. And it is the mastery of Cups, which is the number 8. So they did manifest Feria into their life. Apparently by taking a trip. And just bumping into them. So, yeah, there you go. I hope that helped you out, Sir Feria. Okay, and put these back. And I know Francis has like 2 other questions. About, I know, let me rephrase that. I need a drink, but I do know that Francis has 2 other questions about 2 other people, and I will get to those after a drink. And then I will go back and check up on chat. But not yet. Drink first. And this is a notice that I have been streaming for 1 hour and 39 minutes. And as a reminder, I only stream for 2 hours at a time. So I'm going to see how far I get with Francis's last 2 questions. And then I will check back on chat and see if I have any more time left. We're going to find out. Okay. Let's do this. Okay. No, we're gonna write the question first. Okay. So it is Jesse's. And then Francis. Feelings and intentions. Okay, so we gotta pick another deck. I'll put it this way. Boop, there we go. Number 8 of Slytherin. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cat deck. The beautiful cat deck. Okay, so Jesse's feelings and intentions, and Francis's feelings and intentions. The dynamics of these two people, what are they? What are the dynamics of these two people? Alright, so Jesse's feelings and intentions towards Francis, and Francis's feelings and intentions towards Jesse. I'm sorry I couldn't not giggle at the cat being in the toilet. We'll get there. We'll get there. Alright, let's see here. We'll get there. Okay, so Jesse's feelings and intentions towards Francis. Feelings are, let's see, the 7 of Wands. 7 is introspection, and the Wands are action, skills, fire, magic. So, again, nostalgia. The feelings are nostalgic and positive because the intentions are the lovers. And that's always just a really romantic card for me, but also these cats are adorable. Look at them cuddling. That's so cute. And like you have the sunshine there, so happiness, and cuddling cats is happiness. I mean, that is just a really dreamy kind of lovely intention that Jesse has towards Francis. So there you go. That's a major arcana. That's a major feeling. And this is Francis has the Page of Cups. And this one is just hilarious because it is a cat in the toilet drinking out of the bowl, just like cats do. I'm witness to it. I've seen it done. Cats like drinking out of toilet bowls too. So the feelings are the Page of Cups. And the Page of Cups are really new to emotions. And the emotions represent water, and always in so you know what, a flushing toilet is very on par with the Page of Cups, because it's churning waves of water. So that is actually very clever on the part of this artist, because the page is just new to the concept of these new emotions, so they're a bit rocky. And then the intention of Francis towards Jessie is the Seven of Swords. So the intentions are of conflict and looking very serious. And is it the number of introspection? This is funny that Jessie has the seven of wands, and Francis has the seven of swords. So they're both in ways. Okay, this one's nostalgia, and this one is looking back at everything. And usually it's a time of solitude and, a little bit of drawing away from people, which makes sense if the feelings are the Page of Cups and you just don't want to look so foolish with your emotions. But yeah, I hope that helps you out with Jessie. Then what was the other one? Alvin. There's Alvin and Anna. Okay. What are Adam's feelings and intentions towards Francis? Thank you for the readings. I need to drop off my sister. Have fun dropping off your sister. And John says, what's coming for my career long term? Okay, I still have. Well, since I do see John, and it is before my 2 hours are up, I'm going to put everyone on the list that still needs questions answered. So Francis and John. So Francis and John. So if I reach 2 hours while I'm reading John's, then John's is it for the night, because right now I have 11 minutes left. So I'm probably going to fill up the rest of tonight's stream with Francis's questions and John's one question. All right. So and also Francis, you're welcome, and good luck dropping off your sister. Okay, we're gonna pick a new deck for the new person for Francis's. Which is 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It is 10 of Ravenclaw. So supernatural deck. Excuse me. So we did Jesse turn to Alvin. So Alvin towards Francis. And then Francis towards Alvin, if I know the pattern by now. Feelings and intentions. And feelings and intentions. There we go. This is working out very nicely. Yes. And then Anna, and then Adam. Okay, supernatural deck. Okay, so Alvin's feelings and intentions towards Francis, and then Francis's feelings and intentions towards Alvin. Okay. So Alvin's feelings are the Seven of Swords. There we go. Flip this. Swords are air, logic, and the mind. So the feelings are introspection, number 7, introspection, of swords, which is usually a time of drawing back and just thinking a lot. Like, this is a solo process for this card. They're just thinking thinking deeply about Francis. And this character in particular is holding a knife in a very threatening way. So I don't feel like there are good intentions or feelings in Alvin. And the intention is the Ace of Blades. And the Ace of Blades is the beginning. So this is the beginning of thoughts. Or, yeah, the beginning of a thought, the spark of a thought. That's the intentions with Francis. So it's a very thoughtful relationship here. But both cards seem to me to point to violence, along with violent thoughts. So this is scary. Be careful, please. And then Francis's feelings and intentions towards Alvin. And this is cups and bones. And bones represent wands. So the Nine of Cups is where your feelings... Okay, so cups are water, feelings, emotions, and relationships. Thank you. And Nine of Cups is when you are looking back at your journey of cups and you have your cups on display and they are all very calm, very peaceful, proud of your cups, and just in a really joyful time. So that is the feeling of of Francis towards Alvin. And then you have the Seven of Bones, which is again that feeling of introspection, that looking at it's act, but this suit is action. It is, sorry, it's wands. It's action, it's fire, it's skills. So your feelings may be joyful, your intentions are thoughtful about your skills with Alvin. So you're taking your emotions and you're applying them through actions towards Alvin. It is the introspection of wands. So the intention would be using your skills towards Alvin in an air of happiness. But again, I would caution you to be a little careful with Alvin. They seem bleed happy, and it might just be thought, but I'm getting the vibe of a little danger, just a little bit. So be careful. Thank you. I hope that helps you out with Alvin. And then we're gonna go on to the next person and the next deck. And that's Anna's feelings. Okay, so Anna, Francis, and Anna. Two feelings and intentions. Feelings and intentions. It's nice to look at them side by side too. Alright, so which deck? Number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Every little thing you do is magic, you know. Da 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 da. It's magic, you know. No, come back. Don't jump. It's too late. Stay there. There we go. All right. Anna and Francis and their dynamics of people together. and feelings and intentions. Okay, so we have Anna's feelings and Anna's intentions. And then Francis's feelings and Francis's intentions. Here we go. There we go. It's a book away. There we go. Okay. So, Anna's feelings are the Apprentice of Pentacles. So, the Apprentice of Pentacles, it's upside down for me. They're all upside down for me. I'm going to switch it back up. These are not yes or no questions. There we go. There we go. Here. Ha. We can spread them out. Ha ha ha. Okay. So the feelings are the Apprentice of Pentacles. Pentacles are wealthy, healthy, and earth, and manifested goods. So the Apprentice of Pentacles is the newbie. The one who gets to play with the new pentacles and the ideas and the skills. So they're very new to the process of using their skills to get pentacles. And then we have that's the feeling. So very new to the skills needed of pentacles. And then the intention is the Three of Wands, and wands are action, fire, skills, magic. And these are the Three of Wands, and they're tools, which makes sense. And 3 is the number of getting together with groups. So this is always my card of jobs, because you are getting into a job with other people to accomplish something. So you probably have a work relationship with Anna. And they're probably new. No, hold on. This is the Three of Wands. But still, it's still in the job area, because it has the tools. But it's also a new opportunity. That's what this was. The Wands are... Three of Wands is opportunity. But then it also bridges over to the Pentacles for me right now. So it is the opportunity of the job. Alright, and then Francis's feelings and intentions towards Anna, and that is again Wands, which is action, fire, skills, and my golly, Francis, how many 7s have you had tonight in the tarot cards? There's so many. So the 7 of Wands is... 7 is the number of introspection. And this makes sense because you're asking all of these thoughtful questions about everyone. The Wands are, again, action, skills, fire. So your feelings are looking at all of your wands that you've created. And that's the feeling. And then the Emperor is your intention with Anna. So you are an authority figure over Anna. And that is your intentions. And the feeling of having several wands. So you feel very skilled and have a position of authority over Anna. So I hope that helps you out with that reading. And then I think it was Adam. Yeah, and Francis's last question is Adam. So Adam towards Francis and Francis towards Adam. Okay. And then we're going to pre-deck. And we are well over the 2-hour mark, so I am going to finish up this list with Francis and John. And then that's going to be it for the night, guys. I'm just putting that out there right now. Because I think I saw on Kitas. I want to do a little apology that I haven't said anything for a while. Just really busy with finishing these guys up. Once, like, John's question is the last question. Okay, so we got Adam for Francis's. We need deck. We need a deck. Number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Every little thing you do is magic. So many 7s tonight. So many 7s tonight. Here we go. Okay, so the dynamics between Adam and Francis. The dynamics between Adam and Francis. Okay, so Adam's feelings and intentions, and then Francis's feelings and intentions. Oh, that's fun. That's fun. Okay. So we have just flippy. Alright, so we have 2 suits here. just two. So overall, we have cups and pentacles. Cups are the emotions, water, and feelings. And we have the Two of Cups for feelings of Adam's feelings towards Francis is the Two of Cups. And the Two of Cups is when you are sharing your emotions with someone else. So, opening up to someone else and all that. And then the intentions are the Ten of Pentacles. And the Ten of Pentacles is the completion of the suit of Pentacles, which is health, wealth, and earth. Sorry, yawn. So the intentions is the Ten of Pentacles, which is that very wealthy ideal. So it's the goal of the Pentacles to be full of wealth and health and have earth, have a place and resources. So the 10 is like the dream of Pentacles. So Adam's intentions are the 10 of Pentacles. So it's probably business related. But has a very heartfelt intention towards Francis, so this is good vibes. This is good business vibes to me. And then Francis towards Adam. We have the Elder of Cups and we have the Oracle of Cups. So it's so funny to me. Because whenever I think seahorses, I think male pregnancy. And that's just funny because it is the only male that can get pregnant. It's just too funny. But the Elder of Cups again, water, emotion, relationships. Both of these are cups. One is the male and one is the female. So your feelings are the Elder of Cups, a very calmly emotional person towards Adam. And then the intention is the Oracle of Cups, which is just the inner calm emotions, because the Elder has a little bit of authority, because usually it's a male on a throne. Excuse me. But also both of these have calm minds when dealing with Adam. So your feelings and intentions are pretty much the same here. One is just more external and one is more internal with your calm emotions and authority, and you're mastering the emotions around this person. So I hope that helps you out. And then last question for the night is John. and then I'm going to read chat, and then I'm going to say goodnight, because I am way over the 2 mark. I am 15 minutes over the 2 hour mark. To what's coming for John's career long term. Good deck. We're gonna ask all the cards. Just ask all the cards. What's coming for his career? Jack, which is 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, ask and it is given. For the long term, this is the information card. I don't read that, it's very shy. Don't look at it, it's shy. Okay, so for the career, what is coming for John's career? I will reach for the best feeling thought I have access to. Always be reaching for the feeling of relief that comes when you release a more resistant thought and replace it with a more allowing, better feeling thought. The stream of well-being is always flowing towards you, and the more you allow it, the better you feel. The more you resist, the worse you feel. So, for long-term, your career, always be reaching for the feeling of relief. So, in the career you have to look towards the good stuff to keep it long-term. If you're going to go long-term, keep looking at the good aspects of things instead of the bad things. Keep looking for your silver lining, and you'll get there. All right? Go for it. All right, I'm going to put these cards away. I'm going to catch up on chat, and then we're going to say goodnight for the night. Because I'm burnt. My brain is no longer here. I have no brain. It is now mush. Alright, Furia says, thanks for the readings. You are so welcome. Happy to help. And Furia says, can I ask, does AY intend to take action towards me, or will he just keep manifesting me in vain? I am burnt. You're gonna have to come back with that question tomorrow. I will be here tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's 22 hours from now. Come back then with the question, and I will be refreshed to do the readings. I love doing your readings. I wish I honestly had more energy and I could do 3 hours at a time, but I cannot. I burn out after 2. And then Ankita. Hi, Ankita. I'm sorry I couldn't do your questions tomorrow. Bring your questions tomorrow. 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 22 hours from now, and I will be ready and energized to do more, but not tonight, my dear. Thank you all for your questions. Thank you for coming. I love you a lot, and I want to say good night. and hope you rest well. Bye bye. Love you. Mwah.